Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode. Oh, fuck it, man. Yo, look, Friday Night Smackdown was a bunch of bullshit. I don't give a fuck about this intro. I was in the studio recording a bomb ass session. I came home for this fucking podcast, and we got this fucking episode of Friday Night Smackdown. It seemed like it was booked in the annals of Vince McMahon's asshole because the episode was absolute shit. The whole goddamn thing was stupid as fuck. I'm glad they over there across the pond right now because this wasn't worth a goddamn taping anyway. All right, really quick, because we're not gonna sit up here and embarrass ourselves by covering this bullshit called Friday Night SmackDown. So I'm going to gracefully, quickly, expeditiously run through this bitch ass match card because I don't give two fucks about SmackDown tonight. That shit is gonna get the Raw treatment. All right. So to start off the show, we got a steel cage match. We got Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Of course, Drew McIntyre won. Fuck you, mean. Then we get Charlotte Flair saying that she's gonna beat Ronda Rousey in the Beat the Clock challenge, and whenever that happens, it's not gonna fucking be true because she's gonna fight Charlotte Flair at Backlash. So of course, Charlotte wasn't gonna win. Then we get Happy Talk with Happy Corbin, and Moss beat his ass. Then we get Ricochet defeating Shanky, but I never gave a fuck about Shanky anyway. They really tried to insult our intelligence by having Shanky tease he's going to turn on gender, but I don't give a fuck about neither one of them. They should have been part of the NXT releases today, but that's neither here nor there. Then we get Raquel Rodriguez. Now, Too Cold, I ain't going to lie to you, brother. I am very, very, I don't know why, man. Who the fuck is this jovial, tinky, winky ass person that they got up on the main roster? I don't like this. This ain't the Raquel Gonzalez that I know and love. I don't know what the fuck is up with this shit. Vince McMahon trying to make her into a Latina John Cena, and that's cool and shit, but goddamn, man, give my baby some time to grow. You know, let her continue whooping ass. I don't give a fuck about this Dora the Explorer gimmick they got going on. All right, next up after that, then we get a segment, we get Imperium. Then we get a tag team unification contract signing, which never happened. Apparently, Roman Reigns is going to be part of that. That's going to be a 3-on-3 because WWE probably don't know what the fuck they're doing with the tag team titles because they're stupid. And then after that, we get Naomi defeating Shayna Baszler, which was a terrible fucking match. This set the women's division back about 10 years because this booking was fucking terrible. I want to know who came up with this shit. Then we get the New Day going off on Shake It Sheamus, calling them the tag team Thotty, which is very true. That boy been passed around more times than Superhead. And then finally, we get a segment with Lacey Evans. And I'm sorry, but once again, this Kenny Omega school of commentary needs to end. I understand that you served in the United States Armed Forces. I appreciate that. I understand that you had a very tough upbringing. We got that the first time you made it to the main roster. God damn it, put her in the ring as far as Shotzi go. They didn't even get my girl an entrance. I don't know what to say. Aaliyah has the quickest record in WWE fucking history. She's probably been in the goddamn WWE warehouse for the last 7 years, and every time I see her, she still looks fucking lost. Another NXT release that should have happened. But no, we see where this shit is going. But you want to release Dakota Kai and Parker Bardo, and then you got motherfucking Malcolm Bivens, who talk better than half the little fucking jawbreaker sounding motherfuckers on your main roster anyway, and these fucking Tigger trinket punk ass motherfuckers is all on the goddamn roster, not doing the goddamn thing. Go bring back the fucking boogeyman. Hey, in the words of the Godfather, roll a fatty for a real pimp daddy, because this some bullshit. Now we can sit here and enjoy this AEW Rampage on this glorious Friday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AEW Rampage Review. I ain't got shit to say. Man said more than enough. Yeah, man, we kicked the show off, man. We had Swerve and Darby Allin kicking the show off, man. Nice opening match. Obviously, these guys know each other very well. Nice back and forth, nice back and forth. What up, Fro? So but like I said, I like, these are the type of matches that I like. Seeing matches that, guys that we haven't got to see fight, but really put on the match. It was the first time for AEW, so I know they could up their game for the next one. So I'm really interested in seeing that one. Of course, they still got to play off on the Ricky Starks and Hobbs and Keith Lee and Swerve storyline, which was fine. But like I say, it was a really good match. Good way to open the show. Not bad. I don't know what it is about that kick. It's just when Swerve just jumps in the air and just delivers that kick to the head. I don't know what it is about it, man. I just like it. It feels like it just it should be a one hitter quitter, but it is what it is. But like I say, good match with these two. They definitely had some spots. The suplex to the outside, man. They gave us a little bit. They gave us a little bit of what the chaos can really be between these two, and I definitely want to see more from that. What did you think of this, man?
Really quick, Fro, we're going to answer your question. We just want to kind of run through this really quick, and now I'm going to make sure I bring this back up. So, Tuco, please remember to have me remember to bring this question up from Fro. I really want to talk about
Leave it on the screen. Leave it on the screen.
As well. But really quick, to talk about the match between Swerve
and Allen.
Yeah, Swerve and Allen. Dude, really, really good match. I mean, I'm sorry, you see, I'm trying to reel it back in right now.
It's AEW, brother. You didn't got all the smack. You didn't got Smackdown out. I ain't even said nothing. I'm not even gonna say nothing. That's why I jumped right straight to AEW, man. So we in AEW now, man. So go ahead, brother.
But no, the match between golly, oh my God, I can't remember if it's Strickland and Scott now. Lord Jesus, the match between Swerve and Allen. Lord, I drunk too much. The match between Strickland and Allen was good, man. I enjoyed it a lot, and you could tell like the chemistry was there. These guys, they've had plenty of matches in the past life, and now we're back, rerunning it back here in AEW. I won't mind seeing these two go again, man, in the near future. But yeah, dude, and it's not often you see many people in the ring who are quicker than Swerve. So to see Allen, really use his quickness, but then Swerve is a lot bigger than Allen too. So Allen had to use more of his technical game as well.
I feel like because Swerve is so skinny, like he's a little bit taller than him, but as far as speed, I think they're both quick as hell. If anything, it was nice to see somebody that can keep up with Darby Allin and just what he does in the ring. So, and for Swerve to know who he is and know some of the stuff he likes to do and to be able to counter it. So I really liked that. And like I say, it's got me interested in seeing a part 2 to this match. And just I was really good with that. But after the match, of course, like we said, we got Ricky Starks trying to interfere. Of course, Sting ain't having none of that. He gonna watch his boy have a one-on-one match, no interference. But that's what cost Swerve. It was just a distraction of Starks coming down. It wasn't nothing that they did or whatever. Sting or Darby Allin did, and they acknowledged that later on. But after that, we got Santana come out. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it was a bit of a weak beatdown, man. Like, what was Ortiz doing? Like, Ortiz was just standing like, dude, you're supposed to be scaring off security, not letting them pass through. Like, I felt like Jericho could have went through a table or something. I just felt like, you after what happened on Wednesday, I felt like that was really weak. Like, I expected better. I expected more from them if they were gonna do that spot. I thought they dropped the ball right there. Next up, man, we got the baddies. Carol Hogan, Real Velvet, Dry as Hell, and of course we got Jade Cargill. And I actually like that they had Sky, Trish. I can't remember what the other girl named Trish. Their last name was Sky Blue, Trish, and then Willow.
Trish Adora and Willow, yeah.
Trish Ladora. It wasn't bad. It was too quick of a match. I understand what they were trying to build them as, but I don't know. I like that Willow chick. Like Willow. I like her, man. She had her match with Real Velvet, and I felt like she should have won. Like, I understood what it was, but that's just the testament of how Real Velvet doesn't look believable.
Yeah.
In matches sometimes, man. And I got on Rio for it. I can't get on Rio and not get on Real Velvet. So I'm damn sure gonna get on her for it. Not a big fan. Maybe the heel turn to do better for her, but all honesty, man, it was what it was. Next up, man, Swerve, of course, like I said, Swerve and Allen talked in the back, but he's gonna finish his business with Starks and Hobbs later on. Once his boy Lee finishes with his match, which Keith Lee beat Colton Gunn in his first ever singles match. Then we got Jeff Hardy promo, battling Bobby Fish for next week for the Owen Hart tournament. Then we got the UE. They cut their promo right after Jeff talking trash. So they're getting ready for that match next week. And then, of course, we got Hook and Danhausen I was expecting a match. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a little disappointed. I would have liked it if the bell had rung and Tony Nese had came down. Like I don't know. I understand you didn't want to make a match of it, but you could have teased it a little better. Just for me, I'm like it would at least. But Dan Heiser was already trying to get out of it before Hook got in the ring. He was already trying to regret doing it anyway. But it was okay. It's obviously going to set up a Tony Nese versus Hook. That's what I really want to see. Danhausen, I don't really know what to expect from him. So I'm not saying I'm as excited, but I definitely, if they were going to fight, I definitely did want to see it so I can at least get an eye of what this guy is and what he does and what he brings to the table. Yeah. But like I say, obviously with everything going on, this is setting up Hook versus Tony Nese, which we're going to get really soon, which I think will be a really good match for Hook. It'll be somebody that's really going to test him, wear him down. He's not gonna whoop through these guys, and he shouldn't whoop through Tony Nese. Like I don't really think he should beat him. I think it should be a really good 15-minute match where Hook has really got to show he belongs in this ring. We know where Tony Nese is at. It's just all about him getting the opportunity. Mm-hmm. But with Hook, we need to see more. Then, of course, we got the Gun Club promo with the Acclaim. They had to go talk to Daddy and discuss some issues with whatever with that. And then, of course, we got right. And then, of course, we got the matches announced for next week. Of course, Fish versus Jeff Hardy, Wardlow, who's going up against Cass, which I can't remember what his name is now. Oh my God, I don't know why.
W. Morrissey.
W. Morrissey, WB Morrissey, yeah. And that's obviously who it's going to be, which I'm fine with it. I hope this match will be a little bit more, or at least the same as what Archer's match was that Wardlow had this past Wednesday. At least within that facility of somewhat good of a good match. But obviously they're building up Wardlow. And then, of course, we got Dina Peraza going up against Mercedes Martinez to unify the interim and the Ring of Honor Women's Championships. Of course, we got Hayter for Rampage next week. We're going to have Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker going up against Toni Storm and Ruby Soho. We've had enough of the promos. They've talked enough shit in the back. We're going to get a tag team match before we get the Owen Hart first round matches that they're going to do. And then, of course, like I said, Hook next week. Bro, any thoughts on anything I just said before we get to this main event between Trent and Samoa Joe for that Ring of Honor TV championship?
Bro, look, I'm ready. And did you say Jamie Hayter? We get Jamie Hayter, and then who else we get? We get the
Britt Baker tag teaming up to go up against Storm and Ruby. Yeah,
against Ruby and Toni Storm. He's about Tony OnlyFans Storm. What?
Yeah.
Well there. Hello. All right, good eye, Mike. What the fuck?
What did you drink tonight? What did you have, sir?
Oh man. Hey,
was it white or brown? Was it white or brown?
Bruh, it's life. Okay. I have overdosed on life. Life is great. I am drinking from the holy trinity of the good heavens of Jesus. Okay.
So it was both. You drunk both tonight. All right, cool.
Hey, you know that river called Denial? I bleed a fifth. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Oh man. So next week we got matches. We got tonight, man. What are your thoughts, man?
What's my thoughts?
Yeah, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts, man?
My thoughts is that the franchise and Too Cold, you know what I'm saying? The Brothers of Destruction, you know what I'm saying? The hottest in the game. We're gonna be calling that bad baby live and direct, man. We out here, we ready.
We're ready.
And you know what? I think Tony Khan is listening to Becky Lynch, and well, at least I'm hoping he's listening to Becky Lynch. You know, we're gonna get a pretty solid outing out of these ladies.
Yeah, and like I say, now with some of the new backstage people that they've been hiring to kind of help with the women's division.
God damn, bro, what the fuck? Bro, what fucking galaxy am I living in right now? I missed the whole Samoa Joe match. What the fuck?
You missed the whole match.
Or did it not happen right now?
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, bro. I missed the whole fucking
He literally
match.
just won. He literally just won.
About a bitch.
Yeah, it was a nice. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Trent tried this. He tried his best. But let's go ahead and talk about this match, man.
This motherfucker look like Ronnie 2K.
Who?
Yeah.
Jay Lethal.
No. This tall guy right here.
The sing dude.
Yeah. Looking like Tim Duncan if he was a sex symbol.
Orange Cassidy, really? Cassidy? I was glad. Oh, damn! I'm about to say, Jay Lethal wasn't gonna let that go on too long.
Hey, bro, my boy Jay Lethal look like Mr. Potato Head out here, man.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. A Jay Lethal versus Samoa Joe over the Ring of Honor TV Championship. I'm not mad about that. I mean, I don't really care for the tall guy. Really to be.
Hey, bro, you see Pat Buck? You see
Pat
Buck?
Pat. Oh, he knew. He all elite. He all elite, man. He all elite. Hey, that's all right. Look. Let these people, and I know a lot of people in WWE, people are, but you have to realize, man, as much you can say whatever you want to say about AEW hiring some of these guys, but also mention as much as Vince is letting people go. Like, don't just ignore the fact, yo, dude, you just let everybody go from the company. Like, dude, you just sending people out left and right. And where do you expect them to go? They're going to TNA. I mean, now they're coming to AEW / Ring of Honor. They're going to New Japan if it's there. They're going to NWA. They're going to the CWC. They're going to different places where, because of AEW coming in and doing what they're doing, you've seen a resurgence in the wrestling business. There's opportunities for people to go other places, and some are leaving. I mean, we got the Inspiration, who decided they wanted to retire from wrestling.
Crazy. Didn't expect they're doing pretty good in Impact.
Right. I didn't expect to hear that, but they got some other things going on, and it's just a lot going on, man. But Trent versus Samoa Joe, not a bad match. It was okay. It was okay. Samoa Joe won. Trent was going to put on the effort. We figure to me, I feel like he's a better wrestler in the ring. It's amazing. It's glad to see that, because he was out for so long with the surgery and the injury that he had to get right, that he's coming back. He's getting these matches. He's getting back in, and I want to see more with the Best Friends. They were at one point, they were the hottest thing going.
Yeah,
and I want to see them get back to that. I'm hoping that whatever's with Trent and Cassidy and all that, I hope everything is cool so they can move forward. I need Tony Khan. Next week he's got another announcement. He's going to announce more matches. He's got another announcement to make. We need trios champion. You need another championship, man. You're putting on trios matches as a really marketable thing, and with some of the groups and people that you have, you definitely gotta you gotta put in on that. So I'm hoping maybe that's what we'll finally get. Maybe at Double or Nothing, they'll do something for that. But other than that, man, like I said, we got Jay Lethal coming out. They like I say, they're building that storyline between Jay Lethal and Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor TV Championship. Kind of looking forward to that. Not sure what Tony's going to do with Ring of Honor, but if there is something, I want to know what he's going to do with that. I want to know what he's going to really do with Ring of Honor. I don't want them just showing up on Dynamite and Rampage. I want them to have their own platform. And so if he can find somewhere for them to go, that would be awesome. We also understand with the new acquisition of Discovery, buying Warner Media, so it's like we don't know what they're going to do. We know they're saying they want AEW to kind of tone a few things down a little bit, but man, it's doing good enough. It's one of the best things on TNT right now as far as ratings and stuff that people are willing to watch. So, ladies and gentlemen, man, Rampage was not a bad show. It's an hour. We love it for that. They get straight to the matches. They continue to try to build some of the stories, but it is what it is, man. Fro, man, he says, man, what do you guys think about the idea of Edge, Priest, Killer Cross and Dexter Lumis better than what they're doing. So bro, they as franchise talked about in his SmackDown review. Yeah, Dexter Lumis. I actually didn't have a problem with Dexter Lumis. It took a minute to get really comfortable with him, but after a while it worked. I'm not saying he's the greatest in the ring, but I think there's so much they could have did with him. If they'd have made him a heel, I think it would have been better for him. It was okay being the quiet guy that nobody knew, which was cool, but at the same time, they could have did more with him. Dakota Kai, who's had great matches in NXT, who's done a lot of great things, she's gone. But the thing with Edge, the problem with it is, and I know a lot of people, they get flashy by WWE. That's that Men in Black, memory forget thing. A lot of people seem to forget that Aleister Black was the guy doing this in WWE. And I feel like Edge is doing what Black was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Remember WWE, they let him go.
Yeah.
But they let his contract run out, but they were supposed to resign him, and they goofed on that because they wanted to keep him. He was building up to what he was going to do, and he just pretty much finished it now in AEW, and now with Death Triangle back, we're going to see more of them. But
right.
I like the different thing the Edge is doing. It's a little different than what we've seen him do with Damian Priest, maybe adding Rhea Ripley, maybe adding a Finn Balor. It's going to get a little bit more traction for the character aspect of it, but how well will it do longevity wise? And I'm hoping people just don't forget that what Aleister Black is doing, or what Malachi Black is doing, he was doing it there, he's doing it now, and now WWE is trying to do their own version, and they figure, well, we got Edge being the former Brood member, so we can make that work.
Right.
I think it could work. I trust an Edge if he's having an input on what's going on to try to get Damian Priest over and whoever else joins the group.
Right.
But as far as the list of guys that he named, right now for some of them, we gotta see where they go and what happens with them, because now that a lot of them aren't in the company. So outside of Edge, Lumis just got let go. I don't know. I mean, they were wasting him with the whole the Indy Hart thing was cool once they got married. It shouldn't have still continued to be a main story.
Yeah.
It should have been something else. Like, you could have still did that they were married or whatever, but it should have been something different. And it wasn't. I don't know, man. I gotta see what they're gonna do. And to see if it's gonna really work and get over. Edge ain't really fighting nobody all like that. I mean, he's gonna fight AJ Styles again and beat him. What's the purpose? But they haven't set anything up for Backlash, and I kind of wanted to speak on that, but I didn't want to interrupt you, bro. You was on the road. you was on the. No, you ain't got to apologize. Never apologize, bro. That's what we do. We do. But I'm a little disappointed, man. I don't care for the 6-man tag. If anything, I know you want to preserve Roman because he's still dealing with the injury that he suffered at WrestleMania. He shouldn't be. Oh, what'd you do?
No, I had dropped my phone. Sorry.
I'm about to say, man, you don't tell me you dropped your drink. But I would have been okay if Roman wasn't on the show. I understand he's the WWE champion, unified champion, and you got to have him for your pay-per-view. But it's almost a testament to the fact that, okay, he's injured. He's not going to do much in this match. It's going to be the Usos taking most of the match. I'd rather it just been the Usos versus RK Bro. That's what you've been building all this time. And now this is what you're going to go with. So I'm a little disappointed with that. But as far as what do I think? I think Edge's thing can work. I just if it's his input, I'm okay with it. If it's creative and Vince, I can see it going to shit real soon.
Too cold.
What's up, man?
Let the franchise talk to you.
Oh man, go ahead, man.
Today's one of those days, man.
9
to 5.
We just watched AEW.
Show up, may not. Who knows? But I'm here right now. You call what I just said, right? I'm about to talk to you.
All right, man. Go ahead, man. Waiting on you. Ooh.
Thank you. I thank you for your patience. I'm gathering.
Go ahead, man.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Okay. Let me tell you something. See, the pendulum is swinging. Man. Vince McMahon is on this bullshit. All right. Tony Khan doing this thing. I understand Tony Khan. Hey, man, you know what? Fuck it. Hey, man, look, I had a conversation with Buff Bagwell today, man, and Buff's got the stuff still. Man, that motherfucker is a character. All right, now, speaking of character, hey, Tony Khan, hey, look, I respect the podcast and the things you have done. You know where I'm going. We shooting. Fuck them other podcasts. Come hop on the GOW, man. Them other motherfuckers some suckers, man. Come talk to some real brothers. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hit you with that real shit. We're going to keep it cool. We're going to keep it gangster. Man, fuck all that bullshit, man. Hey, look, you ain't got to pay the dirt sheets when you talking to the GOW. We are the dirt sheets, all right? Yeah, the franchise said it live and direct. I got you. We ain't going to ask you no questions about Vince McMahon, but then we just might. In the words of the late, great, now he ain't late, but he's great, Gucci Mane, bitch, I might be. All right. And I might be part of the greatest goddamn wrestling podcast you have ever seen. All right, Tony Khan, man. I know you see the tweets. You up here replying to all these other jabronis on the product. Man, we shake your hand. We kiss babies too, but we keep it gangster. So come on and talk to the GOW, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the wrestling pod. Man, bro, you know how pissed off I be when I be looking at these bitch ass podcasts. They fucking suck. They questions fucking suck. It's like, are you smarter than a fucking fifth grader? These fucking imbeciles. What kind of whack ass shit is this? And they up here at YouTube pushing this dumbass shit on the algorithm. While you got two hardworking motherfuckers like us getting all kind of Hall of Famers and current legends, and these little pits and peons out here fucking doing shit. Man, they ain't doing shit, man. You're the franchise hating. Fuck these other podcasts. We the brothers of destruction, man. We two Negroes from the city out here doing it, getting gritty. You feel me? The hell they talk about, man? Huh? We represent for all the people. These other fucking pissant motherfuckers ain't got shit on the GOW.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And fuck you,
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, push
ladies and
shit.
Gentlemen. Hey, TikTok, first and foremost,
hey,
Facebook, look,
push this shit too. Elon Musk,
hey, I'm all down for.
You see my shirt? I got Ice Cube. You know what NWA stand for? You know I got.
Yo, all right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, all right,
what the fuck going on?
All right, man. I don't. Hey, look,
Black Pat McAfee, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
bitches over here in the GOW.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would apologize for the franchise, man, but I know where he's coming from. He's feeling it tonight. My man is feeling it tonight. I can't say nothing because I know where he's coming from.
Bro, these motherfuckers suck. Bruh, type in wrestling podcast and look at these fucking boo-boo wipers. That's out here. They gotta be paying for views or something because this shit ain't real. This shit ain't real.
Man.
Whatever bots that Tony Khan say is out there shitting on AEW online, we need to find them motherfuckers to promote the GOW because it's some bullshit. I'm tired of working this 9 to 5, bro. You know what I'm saying? This Joe Biden economy making it hard for a motherfucker. I ain't had a full tank of gas since 2022 started. The fuck you mean? The fuck they talking about, Tuco? Hey, fucking cereal that went up to fucking $10 a box or shit. Now I got a ration.
Oh, man.
Babies, I've been chewing on.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, yo. All right. Take a breathe, man. Breathe, bro. Breathe it in, man. Breathe it in, man. Breathe it in, man. Breathe it in, bro.
Do you see me? Do you see the lighting of the franchise? I'm the 28-year-old piece of gold, and I only got one light on in the house because electricity is too fucking high. Because
I'm sorry, ladies. I know. You know what? The show is over. we just rambling now. Yo, hey, you a fool. You a fool. Whoo, man. Yeah, tonight was not a good night for franchise, ladies and gentlemen.
it was a good night for AEW. Just WWE was full of shit. They ain't gonna get rid of Dakota Kai. Man, you should have been put the title on. You gonna get rid of Dakota Kai? Persia Parada, whatever, cool. Samuel Shaw, aka Dexter Loomis, that was cool. My boy Parker Bordeaux, you had him fucking help Joe Gacy kidnap a goddamn Hall of Famer just to get him to boot. Ain't that some shit?
Gacy got released too?
No, they kept Joe Gacy. They got rid of Parker. This motherfucker Parker is ready.
I thought you. When you said, I'm like, damn, they got rid of him. Gacy just cut a promo. Like they got rid of him. Like damn. Like okay, but
Malcolm Bivens just cut a promo too, and they kicked that motherfucker to the side like a bucket of KFC.
I look. It's obvious Vince is late to the party. He's late to the party. And I think that's what's really turning a lot of people off from NXT. It's the fact, man, that we've been asking for you to give a little more give a damn to your NXT brand when it was the hottest thing in wrestling.
Yeah.
But because the minor leagues was looking better than the majors, you didn't do it. Like it took Triple H to really make it what it was, and even with what he was, I'm going to say whatever he was handcuffed with, to be able to push NXT the way he did. He got them their pay-per-views, they got their matches. I mean, dude. I mean, if you go back to when he took over NXT, started the takeovers, and just through the years of what they were doing, damn near almost every takeover was doing a 3-star and up. Right. Maybe one was kind of down because you watched a really great one, but I feel like every NXT is a 3-star good show. All of it takeover wise, they were building new stars. A lot of the guys that are in WWE now, they were coming up through that, and I don't know why Vince couldn't buy into it. What's the purpose? It's not what the purpose is. We know why he's letting go all the veterans. He's bringing in a lot of new talent. But the problem with you bringing in a lot of new talent, and you got all these names listed of all these people you want to bring in, but dude, you're not bringing in people for their gifts. You're not bringing in people for what makes them great in the ring. You're bringing in people to try to make entertainment characters out of them. It's mind-boggling and it's frustrating, and which is why the franchise has gone off tonight like he has. And when he does, hey, I gotta let him do what he do. But he's right. There's only so much of this you can continue to do. You're changing the people's names. The people that people like, you're getting rid of them. And the folks, the way we like certain folks, you're trying to change them up and make them into something totally different and something that we don't. It's like, come on, man. You just changed Raquel's last name, but now she's smiling so much. It's the same thing we saw with Toni Storm. It may be better for Raquel. It's the exact same thing we saw with Toni Storm. And it's like, wait a minute, this is not the Toni Storm I just saw last week. This girl was telling somebody to shut the hell up and whooping their ass. Like, who is this girl who's supposed to be blushing over Dolph Ziggler? It's Dolph Ziggler, man. You can blush over somebody more, legit. Dolph is just there to just put over people. He ain't the tribal chief. He ain't nobody important. But it's just really frustrating because you're letting go a lot of people, regardless of his age or character. You're letting a lot of people go. You're bringing in a lot of new folks who are green as goose shit, and It's just frustrating. I can't really put it in no more words than that. It's just really frustrating because you want to see some of the new people, but when you got so many new people that are all bad, like all bad, like none of these people are really great or really ready, and you're just putting them out there, and some are getting it. Some are getting it, but you have so many more who is just not getting over. And I don't know, man. It's gonna take a while. We said AEW is gonna need about 5 years until they become really something, and even then, it's gonna take even longer time for them to really and truly compete with WWE at some type of level, other than what they're doing now. Um, NXT is definitely going to be a place of new talent now with Vince coming in, but the problem is again too many new faces, not enough people with any experience. I understand you want more, you want to bring in more younger talent, but you got to have some veterans around. You got to have some people that has been through it and knows it, and to help build up those other ones. If I'm just gonna keep watching, like tonight, you're supposed to be building up Ridge Hobbs and Pete Dunne, and well, not Sheamus, but you're supposed to be building up them too. Xavier Woods has never been that dude to win 3, 4, 5 matches in a row. This dude has been beating them every week. Every week. It's like, how am I supposed to take these guys as legit if they can't beat Xavier Woods? Now, Xavier has gotten better. People want to see more of him in the singles. Not saying we don't, but at the same time, it's like, where does that come in from? Where do you get that? Like, how do you see it as building up these new guys? Like, do you want to promote them? Like, I'm starting to question, like, do you really want to promote new stars? Do you really want to find that next big thing? Or do you want to find the many next big things? I think there's a lot of people you can use. Again, a lot of people go back to the Attitude Era and the reason why they don't watch wrestling now, because even back then it wasn't perfect, but you had your mid card was respectable. And that's the problem. Your mid card is not respectable. Your mid card was respectable through the Attitude Era and through the rest of the Ruthless Aggression Era. You had a respectable mid card, and now it's like you shit on the mid card so much. Go ahead, man.
But you want to know why? Because back then, even though you had your one face of the company, you had many faces of the company, but you had the one guy who you knew was the guy for that era, but there were many faces of the company.
Exactly.
Right now, okay, Roman Reigns, to a degree, it's like you said, right? I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of, they want many faces and many different people to choose from, but I think it's almost like that syndrome of like being a kid with too many toys and you don't play with none of them. It's or to
no, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Vince has got too many toys to play with, and he doesn't have enough patience to take care of enough of them. And this is not going to end. Like, this is not. I don't see stability in WWE. And if he is getting ready to sell the company, I'm really. I don't even have faith that whoever buys it is going to kind of bring a little bit of respect back to it.
And then you got to understand too, right? Okay, so you got that. Okay, like even back in Hogan's era, or back in Cena's era, or back in The Rock's era, or back in when when Stone Cold was on top of stuff like that. They had credible people to fight. With Roman Reigns for
and they had their nobodies. Not to say
I mean, you had your nobodies, but my thing is, it meant more then, right? Because back then, you were still building people. When you had The Rock, and you wanted to put that extra rocket on his back when right before he went to Hollywood, who did you have come back? One of the greatest of all time to ever do it, Hulk Hogan, right? And so on and so forth. Like, there's always kind of been that that sort of passing of the torch. But my thing is, right now, if Roman Reigns was to quit today, who the fuck is he passing the torch to? And you could say Austin Theory, but no, he just getting started. But that's the only motherfucker.
No, it's gonna go back to Drew. It's gonna go back to Goldberg. It's gonna go back to. It's gonna go to Bobby. It's gonna go to people that.
But that's what I'm saying. That you're going back. Okay, with the exception of Drew, you're going to, like you said, that's the problem in the last 10 years of WWE besides John Cena. You've been going back to fucking all these people who made their fucking heyday years ago. In the fucking early 2000s, in the mid 2000s, the 90s, and the 80s, you wasn't going back every time a motherfucker didn't work out and you pulled a motherfucker from the goddamn time machine. But you've been so fucking force feeding people since John Cena. And then, okay, when John Cena, then, you know, when he worked his way out, okay, now you're trying to get people to buy into Roman Reigns. But then when people weren't necessarily buying into Roman Reigns, then you had to kind of juggle between Roman and then Drew when Drew came back. But then you also kind of had to juggle between Braun too, because you needed that badass heel. And then it got to a point to where that didn't always work out. Then you had to keep bringing in Brock Lesnar from time to time. But he held the fucking title for a year and it wasn't even on TV. So you had to try to work other shit around. My thing is, it's like right now with Roman Reigns, I love his current reign. This is probably the best run he's ever been on. Here's the problem with that, though. You're trying to stall until you get to The Rock and next WrestleMania, whatever the fuck it's going to be. You're trying to push this greatest of all time narrative, which is cool. But the thing is, like, who is he going to face? Like you said, the mid-card, you have so many people. And then it's hard because not even saying that the mid-card is terrible. It's when they start pushing people from the mid-card and the bottom of the card in NXT, by the time you get behind them, they either kill the push out of nowhere or they get fucking released. So it's like you almost don't even want to invest time as a fan in new people because you know as soon as you start to get behind them, they're going to get a name change, they're going to get a gimmick change, they're going to get caught up in the middle of a fucking storyline or put in 3 different storylines on 3 different brands, then fucking release. And then they're going to try to force feed somebody else.
Yeah, it's just the fact that, like I said, man, I see more releases coming. I mean, Dakota Kai's gone. She's going to end up in Impact or AEW, which is fine. She got to go somewhere. The girl is young enough and talented enough to be in this, you know, to be in the business. And it's just WWE is WWE. Whatever Vince's mindset is now, it just kind of sucks because it's watchable, but it's not watchable. And for whatever reason, and I'm not saying AEW is doing the greatest things, but I'm just to the point now where, damn, that was a hell of a block. I'm just to the point now where people are just so conducive to the entertainment side. Yeah, we've been watching WWE put on more longer wrestling matches. Normally, Raw would do about 20 wrestling matches, but they will all be like 3 minutes or 2 minutes or disqualification matches. Now you're actually starting to see more wrestling matches because of the company that's not competition or anything to worry about is doing stuff that's taking fans away from WWE. So they're starting to try to do a little bit of that, but yet still push that character entertainment narrative. And I get it. They're the conglomerate. That's what they are. They become public, and the soccer moms and everybody else has turned the company that we loved into something that is just it's bullshit. It's almost still that American dream of what you think America is, but we really know what America is. And I feel like that's what WWE is. It's still trying to portray that dream that we're all about bigger than life, larger than life. And they are. That's never going to go away. But it's like, bruh, you can only bring Goldberg back so many times. And then you bring him back and he's burying the guys you need to push for you to have for years to come. But we could talk about this all day or not, man. Look, SmackDown was what it was. AEW was pretty cool. Not a bad show for an hour. The main event was all right. I think the opener match was the best match of the night. Obviously, they got a pay-per-view getting ready to come up. And then, of course, we got all the matches we got next week, bro. I would ask you if you got any final thoughts, but I think you said more than enough tonight. So I'm just going to end this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all, man, no doubt. Hey, we spaz and we say what we say, but at the same time, we appreciate y'all. We the GOW, man. Real talk for real fans. We say what we say. You can either like it or not. It is what it is, but something's got to change. Something's got to happen. Leo, I didn't say it to you, man. What's good, man? What's going on with you, man? He said, man, fuck the sucker moms and them little Andrews that watch WWE. Hey, man, look, he said W, but only let him watch. Dude, it is. And he said, watch the first hour because her bitch ass got to go to sleep. See what you did, franchise. You see what you did. You see what you did. But that's all right, though. We appreciate that, man. But that's the kind of honesty we want, man. We want people to really be honest. We don't have time to be holding your hands. We just gonna say what it is. And my man said enough tonight. He said so much. I really can't. I wanted to add something to it, but it's like, I really can't because you put the fire on it, boy. You put the fire on that boy. But with that being said, man, mid-card night of wrestling, nice weekend to relax. Like I said, last show, we're gonna get back to our regular schedule real soon here. Regardless to how bad the shows are, we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna go through them. It is what it is. And yeah, man. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, good night to y'all, man. Enjoy y'all weekend. We'll see y'all Tuesday. We'll do something Tuesday. Other than that, man, franchise, man, send us home. Let's get out of here, man.
All right, with that being said, man, thank you once again. Why are you looking at me like that, man?
I said send us home. I said send us home. You good.
Oh, you looked at me with a side eye. I feel like you antagonized me right now. I feel like you challenging me.
Oh, no, you good. No, brother. Not after that. Man, hell no, I'm not finished. No, not even in the mood. Nope. I don't even have half the energy you got right now, bro. So no, I'm not even finna do that, man. You do your thing, brother.
No. Just joke. But no, with that being said,
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold. He's too cold, and fuck all the soccer moms. Peace.